Good morning, Aiken High. I'm Caroline Sewell.
And I'm Jose Altamirano.
This week we take a look at our bus shortage. Officer in class of 2022, salutatorian Laura Huff.
Live from the Hive, it's AHS News.
In the 2021 to 2022 school year, we've been faced with a bus driver shortage.
Let's learn more about what caused the shortage and what is being done to fix it.
In the 2021-2022 school year, it has been brought to light that there is a bus driver shortage. We interviewed and asked around the halls of Aiken High School about the way this looks going forward in the school year.
I can't speculate on the exact reasons. I will say that there are shortages in every labor market. And right now we are experiencing some shortages in the transportation department. Not sure exactly what can be done about it. I think, that the transportation department, human resources, they're aggressively trying to recruit people to fill positions all throughout the district. Just like unintentional consequences of the pandemic, we're doing the best we can to adjust to that situation.
We also investigated the latest school board meeting to see what the board had to say about the issue of bus transportation. The school board touched on the fact that recently bus drivers have been running double routes and not receiving any compensation. The conclusion that they came to was to give the bus drivers a $1,000 bonus in addition to their regular salary.
No, not really late. I have missed breakfast here because it's been a little late, but it doesn't mess with my schedule at all.
My bus has been late. It affected my schedule because like 1 week we had all half days, and I never made it the first week.
It hasn't been late, but it's been like borderline, so it's about like 2 minutes from the bell. So we barely have any time to be in the cafeteria.
It has been messed up my schedule for going to ALT in my first period, and it's making me late for work and stuff.
Oh, it affected my schedule because I haven't been early and on time to do my work.
My bus been late a few times, and it did affect my schedule because I missed half IoT, which I need IoT to do some work that I gotta catch up on.
It can be pretty difficult to be a student athlete in ballot sports and school.
Let's take a look at those unique challenges.
Being a student athlete can be very demanding. With having to do your schoolwork along with being at every practice, it can easily become stressful.
I've played volleyball since 5th grade.
Bree, along with many others, have started their sports at very young ages.
I got into football when I was about 6 years old.
I started football at 6 years old.
So I started doing cheerleading when I was about 8 or 9.
Coaches have helped these athletes become better on and off the field throughout the years.
Coach Griffin from Schofield, he was a real one. He always looked out for us, put us as his best interest. And then Coach OP, Coach Marcel, Coach Harley, he also helped me with football, and a couple other coaches when I was younger.
My favorite coach growing up was Coach Griffin, my Schofield coach, and I had a couple coaches growing up through rec league that really got me to love football.
So for my 9th grade year, I had Coach Rowland teach me, and then this year, 10th grade, I have Miss Long.
Here's how the athletes balance school and their sport.
You have to have a balance, like a schedule. I definitely create a schedule separating from school and after-school activities, but school always comes first.
I would say the greatest challenges are when you have long practices or long games, then you have to go home and do your homework and stay up late.
I asked the athletes to tell me some advice that they would give to someone thinking about getting into their sport.
Football is not just a sport. It's something that bonds you together with your brothers and it forms a brotherhood. It also teaches you about life. When adversity hits, it teaches you how to get past adversity. So I think football is a beautiful thing.
People that may think that football isn't the sport for them will start to love football once they start to play and really just express how they feel about football, because no matter what position you play in football, every position is fun.
I would say the expectations of a student athlete are to perform at the highest level possible, both in the classroom and on the court.
So if you're looking for something to do and you're a girl or a boy and you just love school spirit, then I think that cheerleading would be a good thing for you to do, just because I enjoy it and I think you would too.
This has been Danielle Morano with AHS News.
I'm Tamaya. I'm Lily.
And I'm Kayla.
And today we're going to be doing a cookie decorating contest between the three of us. So basically we're going to be decorating these pumpkin cookies and we're going to be doing a speed round, which is going to be timed for 1 minute and 30 seconds. And we are going to try to recreate some features.
Let's see who got the best.
So let's begin, shall we?
It started. Yeah.
Girl.
Okay. So,
Shush.
I'm okay.
Would
It's
you-
Monday though, that's fine.
it's Tuesday. Come on, let's get this right. Let's go.
She getting me nervous. Oh my god, like what am I?
You're just over there eating.
30 seconds.
Oh my god!
No way! What the?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright. Utensils down.
That is like crazy.
I had 1 minute and 30 seconds to make this. I think it is very beautiful. I didn't really complete what I wanted to. The mouth is a little odd and it does have like a little mole or something there. So, other than that, it's great.
Okay, so this is what I created. I tried to recreate this. Listen, nothing like it. I just had to throw something on there, but I think it's cute.
Inspired by anything. I was inspired by myself and my creativity within the 1 minute and 30 seconds. So I created this blob. There's the mouth, and then the eyes are blue because we didn't have red, and then this is my pumpkin.
Aiken High has many successful academic students, one being Laura Huff.
Let's take a look at how Laura worked hard to achieve her academic goals.
Aiken High has many successful academic students who work hard toward their academic goals. One of these students is Laura Huff, who is the senior salutatorian.
I always like putting a good effort into things. I don't feel satisfied if I know I could have done better, even if it's not perfect. As long as I put a good effort in, I'm proud of myself.
There are many teachers here at Aiken High that have influenced Laura Huff, but a few teachers have impacted her the most.
Either Mr. Spenceley or Miss Gibson. I've had a lot of incredible teachers, but those two really stand out.
Everyone is faced with difficult challenges, but Laura has been able to work hard to push through her challenges.
I have a central auditory processing disorder, so a lot of times when teachers would talk, I couldn't hear them, especially if someone else was talking. So I had to ask a lot of questions to be able to hear what they were saying.
Laura has a bright future ahead of her and many goals after graduation from Aiken High.
I hope to get an electrical engineering degree and go into either solar power or battery technology or something in that field.
Laura Huff has been very experienced in the academic success and has some tips and tricks to help you strive toward your academic goals.
Don't be afraid to ask questions. Very few questions are stupid questions. I'm not going to say all of them, but just ask.
Laura has some last advice to leave off with.
Not covered.
High school goes by fast, so just try to keep up with it.
This has been Lily Judd with the AHS News.
And now for this week's announcements. Aiken High's new podcast, Live from the Hive, will be releasing soon, so be sure to check it out.
Applications for the Governor's School of Science and Math are now available. The deadline will be February 15th. Information packets are located in the counselor's office.
The art department will be hosting our annual Sidewalk Art event on Friday, November 5th. Cost is $10 a person. Individuals or groups up to 4 people may work together. See Ms. McGregor in E110 or Ms. Hannah in E116 for more information. Money will only be collected during ILT.
Students who took Cambridge Edge exams last year should pick up their statements of results certificate in the counselor's office.
That's all for this week. I hope that all of you have a happy Halloween. Stay safe. Thanks for watching, and go Hornets.